In for repair today, we have our John Deere 6920, we have our Manitou ML8 628. Mick is putting solar power onto a diesel tank, and we also have a Hispec tanker in as well. But just before we get started, I want to draw attention to, we have a family fun day which takes place on August the 4th, and it's in Wilkinstown in the community centre, and it's in support of Embrace Farm and WCC, which is Embrace Farm Support After Injury and Loss, and that's after, and I just can't highlight enough farm safety. Just this time of year, everyone's getting so busy, weather's getting good, and we need to get out and about, but just be very careful. So yeah, don't forget to get down to Wilkinstown on August the 4th for a great family fun day out. So first of all, we'll head over to Sean. 920 in for an eye leak. This is John B's famous tractor. No one else drives it bar him, but we have an eye leak that's been recurring for a while, running down the chassis, and we've just got it in now just to check it out. So, Sean, first impressions was, well, it was very hard just to see where it was coming from.
It was covered in oil, underneath covered in oil, and
yeah,
myself and Mick were thinking it was the pipes that you're steering, so it was. We've seen one of these before. It was actually a return pipe for your brakes, and she was all cracked. See, it joins, goes across the cabin and
back in. Yeah, well, as you can see here, a lot of oil coming down onto the window, onto the front window, and that is actually running down the chassis and running out and down onto the ground. So probably not that simple to get in at, was it?
No, it wasn't really. No, I look at
just one of those jobs.
Yeah, just tear away.
So you have stripped down the front cover here, is stripped down on the dash, which allows them in at the back, and bonnet up. And I'd say it's in between there now, so you'd want to have those nimble fingers, Sean.
You would, yeah. A few long spanners.
And a few long spanners, yeah, but no lads. But you look at, hopefully that will be that. We found the problem. Yeah. Crack is there. We replace it with the new pipe, which is.
It's nearly in it.
Oh, he's nearly in it there, so he's even ahead of himself there. All right, leave it with you.
No bother.
Fairly common problem on probably most trailers is lights. Now, we brought this to the field the other day. Everything was working, Mick, before we set off, and now nothing is working.
Well, Kevin was going back with it on Friday night, and he was saying he'd no taillights, no brake lights. Well, it's obviously no taillights because the front markers are not on. Yeah, so Mick has it plugged into his GPS, and we have nothing happening. Now, suspect here is something like this. I patched that a couple of years ago.
And so what can happen is this was in the tillage field there, the guys at the combine, and maybe straw, and I can pull it. See a bit of a pull on it here, and it's tight. Not just sure whether that is it, Mick.
Or someone drove off with it connected. The usual.
Oh, should you ever know?
Just stretch test.
Huh? You'll never get the truth anyway, that'll be the one thing.
Just a stretch test.
What do you think of them new connections?
These multis?
The multi ones, yeah?
I don't like them, too many pins in them.
You don't like them?
No, it's too many. And like, it's all on this, but it's only using the normal 7-pin wiring, so. Yeah.
No, they can be a little bit fiddly there, because lads can twist them and do all sorts of things. We just found them, and even trying to get the adapters to go from 7-pin to
13.
To the multi 13 pin can be a nightmare. You either have to change everything, or which is virtually impossible. So you have a cut on it there, Mick.
Looks like it. Now what I'll do now is I'll meter the pins and see if I have me 2 taillights coming through, and if I haven't, then back along.
We're going to meet. If you're on a high base, I'll send them down there to the offices.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
We have headstock here off the Manitou, and it needs a little bit of attention. As you can see, this is the front guard, which sits across this ram here. This ram unlocks and unlocks the pins there for putting on the attachments. But the problem with it is that it's a little bit on the bent side. Now, we are after straightening it, but I think, Roger, at this stage, it's probably easier to scrap it.
Put the scrap and making one new, yes. I think it's better, no?
No, I don't know what play. How heavy is that play? It's probably.
It's 4 mil.
4 mil. You have 4 mil there, have you?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Now, the idea of the guard is obviously just to protect the ram. It sits in like that, and it has access there for. Actually, it sits that way. I think,
yeah,
does it?
That way, yeah.
Has access for your greasing points here for your pins to go out. Now, we reckon that probably it was made and it was probably a little bit long. So what happened then is when they're, we'll say, pulling it back or whatever, or maybe pulling the boom in, that it can get caught there, which has got caught and has bent it back. Now,
I think now, Paul, I think now for next plate, for I make it, can I take maybe 5 mil less?
Take 5 mil off it?
Off, because there's no catch for the ground.
Yeah, at least then it's going to catch here, rather than the guard. Now also when we took it off, the bolts are completely rotten out of it, as you can see here. It's probably sitting in between dung and muck and all that gets caught in and around it there, so it's going to always be probably roasted in those conditions. So Roger decided then we're going to put this plate in here.
Yep.
This is a new plate he's going to drill and tap, and that will be...
Put then big notch for 12 mil.
We're going 12 mil, yeah.
Yeah, for put this away. For the weld notch, no need for make the thread.
Yeah.
Put this away.
That's enough. Top one's not good enough.
I think it's the top is, I check later.
Yeah.
Because the thread later, no good, I change.
Okay, so we leave you at that there. We're just going to put a new plate on it, and hopefully that should be the job.
Happy days.
Happy days.
Yeah.
Last week we had our Rotech diesel tank in Bowser, stationary Bowser, and we wanted to put some sort of a charging system on the battery. Now, there's a set of leads on, and the leads are fine, and you can clip them on the battery, but modern day tractors doesn't leave it that accessible to get power from them.
Combine's even worse.
Yeah, now we had a battery run on beside it, but the battery's fine, but then the battery runs out, no one charges it, and we're back to the same scenario again. So John B out of this now, so God knows what's going to be in the box.
Well, open up
let's open up and see. So, first of all, so it's a 100 watt solar panel, 100 watt solar module. In around, I think the
130, 150,
130, 150 mark.
Yeah. But there was a reason for that, and we'll explain that in a minute.
Okay, right, so we open it up here, and what have we got?
A big one.
Yeah, it's a big panel.
This was the reason. This thing, my calculations are saying 8 amps, but I read the book a while ago, and it's...
So it's cheating, yeah.
It's 5.6 amps, I think, which is a good whack. And the trouble is, if you left that on a battery all day, and the battery wasn't used, it'd fry the battery.
Yeah.
This thing is a controller for your
Regulates
charge. Like your alternator has a regular
So it means then that we're going to put a sizable battery into it, because this probably will be filling the likes of the combines and that, and you know, the 600 litres in the combine, so it's 1200 litres solid pumping in the morning if they're both empty, and you want to have something fairly in reserve that at least it'll charge up fairly quick. So that is the regulator controller.
Charge controller. It puts out 5.2 amps, which is a good charge.
So now the idea, it may be just a little big, but
the tank is big.
Yeah, we're probably going to set it up on top of the tank, put probably a couple of rubber shocks on it that'll take a little bit of vibration, as it's going to be sitting on a trailer anyway, so it's not going to be completely on its own. So that's your leads, and that's... So that will sit. Here, Mick, grab one side of it there, till we see.
I actually won't look overly big on this one because the tank is big.
So it's probably going to sit somehow like so, up on top of there. Well, maybe just reverse around. The leads are on the far side. It is a bundled tank, so we have space to bolt.
Okay.
Yeah. So that is the plan. I'm going to bolt it up like that, run the leads through, and then run a battery inside the cabinet there, because we've actually loads of space in there for a big enough battery. We have 2 leads coming out of the solar, positive and negative, and we have 2 connections here, and it's clearly marked. So we just push them connections in together. Then we have the little controller. We have plus and a minus going to it here, and these 2 leads then go to your battery. So Mick is just going to clamp them up.
Temporary fix.
Temporary fix is the bicycle.
Farmer's fix.
Yeah, so that's going to go to the battery.
Gives the plus there,
but you can see if we lift that up here and we let it out to the sun, it's telling me that it's charging. You can see it coming up there on the... See that, Mick? Why are you throwing in the...
1/4 amp. Let's get it out in the sun.
Right, so it's inside here at the minute. We're just going to bring it outside and see what much of a difference it will make. Bringing it outside, actually it's probably one of the better days it came. A little bit dull there. Heavy. But the difference with it here, as you can see on mix amp here, is that we're now putting in
1.25
amps back into that battery. And it's just, well, probably if it was a sunnier day, it might.
I need to read the instructions on that, whether you can up there or not.
You need to read the instructions to make, but it is saying that his charging.
What's it giving you? It's not giving you amps, no?
I don't know, there's a few buttons under here, I'm afraid to press
That's menu.
Okay, press the menu, 13.7 volts.
Go again. No, that's 12.6.
12.6, 10.7.
24 hours.
24 hours.
That's about. That's the important one.
Yeah, this is the important one, exactly.
At the moment. Be interested to see that on a sunny day.
Yeah, well that's fair going. It's telling me here that it's 12.8, what's 13.7?
I would imagine that's the max allowed.
Okay.
To protect this from that.
Okay, 10.7, would that be the
minimum voltage?
The lowest, would it?
Maybe that's what was in that. Is that one low?
Not just quite sure.
I don't know, we'll have to read the book.
So anyway, the fact of the matter is, it is charging. It is putting charge back into the van on a dull day, yeah. So I'd say that should be good enough.
Well, better than nothing.
Are you happy with that?
Oh yeah.
Right. Once you're happy, we're all happy. We have a GX10. GX10. It's a SIP GX10 battery charger. Not working, Mick, is it?
No. Except it's lighting up. It's not. I thought that should light up when I hit that. I'm starting to wonder if a power problem going to it. It's lighting up from this side, which is a bit off-putting.
Yeah, so most of these chargers, the smart chargers, won't actually take charge unless there's, well, if it goes below a certain voltage.
Usually somewhere around that.
But this one is a fully charged battery. Now it's coming up here green, and it's in the test mode.
Yeah, we can't get it to come out of that.
And we can't get it to come out, no.
And it seems to be getting the supply from that. I can't remember for sure, but I thought when you plugged it in and you hit that, you got it lit up.
Yeah, well, for a second there, it will turn
blue,
but it just doesn't let you. It
goes back green. Blue is its normal colour.
Yeah, so it goes back green immediately in that. And no matter how many buttons we pressed here. So if anyone has any information there, drop it in the comments below, please, just to see how we can fix this. Now maybe we have a power supply problem.
Yeah, but we'll have to open it.
But then that's a matter of opening it. We don't really want to do that, Mick, do we? Is there something in there?
Something rattling around there.
Something shaking in there, maybe.
Was that to fall out or something?
Would you be that lucky?
You don't know, she open it. We open it.
Are you going to have a check? Have a go?
This is not under warranty or anything.
Huh? It's under your warranty, Mick, there now.
No, but this is not under warranty.
No. Now, we did Google it there. I don't see anything in Google. It tells you about 100 different million chargers, but not this one. So if we don't have power in, I reckon that while the battery is exciting it, but do you think they're under there?
There they are.
So under these little resting pads we have the screws
holding it together.
Yeah.
There's glue back on, handy enough for now. If we can get it going. Let's screw that.
Buy that. Okay, make keep the back off. First set of screws out.
I thought I'd get at the power supply coming in to see, because I'm suspicious of that, but that doesn't mean it is that.
These be 2 circuit boards.
Yeah, and there.
There's another one there, another screw. Keep all them together.
My main idea here is to try and get at that power supply in there and see if we're getting power all the way in. After that, we're flummoxed, aren't we? Oh jeez.
That one hid down there too.
Yeah, I can't get out, the card is coming.
Now they can be a little bit temperamental, these smart chargers at times, because we have another one there, it's a ring I think, isn't it?
Yeah, we pressed every button on it today and then we realised it wasn't plugged in.
Yeah.
But it was lighting up from the battery, which is showing
it does, yeah, I know. So we actually, 2 of them not working, but one of them wasn't plugged in, so it wasn't really the machine's fault.
I swear that did that before and I had it plugged in.
Yeah, it goes into test mode for some reason. Well, what have you here?
I don't know. Hold on, insulation pole. I just want to check we have power.
So our power supply is coming in on
these 2 leads here.
Yeah.
This one, isn't it? Oh, that's
no,
output, sorry.
No, that's your output.
Yeah, there they are. There.
So here's your power supply here. So
Neutral and live.
Neutral and your live, you should have power on it. You can see there.
I'm going to plug it in there now. Paul.
You cameraman, we can't see him here, but he's behind the camera, Andrew, doing a great job.
Paul.
Yeah. We'll have a
Keep
quick
your hands away
word.
from that.
We'll have a quick word with him after. Before Mick electrocutes me here, I'll let it go. Hey Mick, plug it in.
Light him up.
Yeah. Summer holidays, Andrew, yeah?
Yep.
Huh? Good stuff. So here, giving Cathal a hand there, showing him how it's done with the videos. So that is reading
220.
220, so
Oh, it's
220
not that.
volts in, and it's not that. It's after that then.
This here's my fuse.
Those little capacitors and
Chips.
yeah. The lead prom on it there. Nothing else that's really obvious. So there's not Mick.
No, I can't see fuse on it.
Could be beyond our pay grade here.
Yeah, I think we're heading now. We're all right. We're back together.
Yeah, no, there's
Unless someone
yeah, there's
can give us a tip. There's no obvious burns, but I'll pull that steel sheet off.
Just see what's underneath that for the fear or something. We are this far. Wouldn't let it beat you, Mixie, wouldn't?
Ah, sometimes you have to give up.
Yeah, sometimes you have to call it quits.
You can spend a week at this and still be no further on.
Yeah. Good charger in fairness. SIP has been
On the other side.
That's whole. So it's around here.
Is that one holding one there? Well, I don't see a cap one enough for it. Oh, there is.
That big one there.
I think so, yeah. But I'm seeing the mark. See the mark there on the back of it. Maybe not. But there has to be holding something. Maybe it's just like two of them or.
No, nothing loose
I
there.
have a lot of screws here in a minute.
Hope you know what they'll go back into. There's black ones and silver ones there.
No idea. There we go.
Yeah, there we go. Something's after loosening there. So that should slide off here to reveal nothing further on.
Well, nothing obvious.
What's that? No, what's that make? That
Relay.
is relay. Is it just telling you the make of it?
I don't even know what that is.
No.
There are no burns on the other side.
Anything there, even though it looks.
No. There's no obvious burns on the tracks now. You'd want to be on a microscope or what you got a big magnifying glass to that, but it all looks okay.
Right, we'll stick it back together and we'll just have to go a bit further with it. Might have to send it back to so you can get it fixed. It's even worth getting fixed.
Probably not.
Probably not. Probably buy a new one cheaper than.
Well, that wasn't cheap. That cheap, was it?
I think they're in around the €200 mark. I've seen them there online. There you go. Somewhere in there, mate.
Yeah, there's that one.
Might just try even pull the.
And contact cleaner.
Yeah, contact cleaner and see what it.
That was worth a shit. That's very magnetic.
The screwdriver handy now if it's magnetic, is it?
So that'd be too easy, wouldn't it? I can put them back in before I put this on. Yes. I was going to say something there about nothing.
Sugar. What's the sugar, Mick?
Yeah.
That's what you were going to say. Just lift that, will we? Oh well, come on.
Wait. I'll put these two in. That's a heat sink inside there. Just over. Okay, Mick, I think we'll leave you there and we'll call back to there in another few minutes when it's ready to go. It's not we have Hispec tanker in. Come in, David, saying that it's not sucking. The guy said it won't suck.
Yeah. Now it feels all right. Now the veins were done in this. You've seen a couple of months ago there. So the veins shouldn't be gone again. There was a brand new set of veins gone into it. But just before we strip down any more, I just asked the question, if the ball is stuck in it, that if it's put pressure on it, you can blow the ball back down into it. I'm wondering, did they do that beforehand, just to check it over? So I'm half thinking of putting it back together. Just trying it before stripping the whole thing again.
Do the simple things first.
Do the simple stuff first is right, because we take this gear off here, we have to try and get that bearing, that cover off, without letting the rotor out. So the rotor comes out. If the rotor comes out of the back gearbox, then there's little small gears on the back of it for the oiler here. So might just put the face of it back on and run it, the gearbox back onto it and run it, and just make sure. Yeah,
it's unusual because of the two tankers, it was probably the better one to suck.
Yeah, it wasn't a bother sucking it anyway. Now sometimes you see when they're sucking around here to be sucking water, and water will always get by the ball compared to slurry. Slurry is that much heavier, it'll lift the ball with it, but with water it shoots up and splashes and gets in by it and fills this. But generally it comes out through your exhaust here. So look, I'll have to just, I think I'll put it back on for now and run it and just see. And
you're going to pressurise it first?
Just pressurise it, make sure that I know by the gauge and make sure there's pressure going. If the pressure's going into it, that means the veins are all right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it's building pressure one way, suction, same thing. So, yeah, like I said, let's give me a half an hour and then go through it and we'll...
Yeah, we're talking there in half an hour.
So that's... We'll do both, isn't it? See it on the camera?
Yeah.
See the vein there, what would you call that? Brown. Right, I'm just going to pull the 13 bolts there.
Huh? It's not mixed.
So how do you know if it's mixed? How do you know? Right.
We've taken the pump apart, Mick and Sean is at here, and I think we've found our problem fairly quickly. As you can see, the veins are completely jammed.
Seized,
yeah. We don't know what it is now. It's obviously this tanker, we wouldn't be just at slurry, but it's probably sucking dirty water at times, and maybe from laying up, not quite sure, but they were well greased, wasn't they, Mick, going in?
They were oiled.
Oiled and greased, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if you put grease on it, don't leave them sticky. Although you might centrifugal force to throw them out.
Yeah, but these should shoot out.
Oh yeah,
the
last time when we were doing it, they fell out.
Yeah.
But they're not falling out this time. As you can see in the videos, we did chisel them.
Yeah, so we're just going to have to get them out manually, force them out.
See even the muck on them.
And the plan then is to clean them up, oil them, and put them back in. There is there a square
I think the flat's worn onto them, in it. Because I took them out that way. And the radius is in, so I think the radius both sides when we put them in.
You sure of that? I thought there was a flat on the curved side on it.
Well, those two, the flat was to the top. So you'd need no rub on it. Yeah, that wasn't in contact with it.
But would the round not go with the...
Huh?
You'd have to have a flat.
I would say you should have gone to wear a flat anyway.
Yeah,
But would the curve not be next to?
I'd imagine a better connection with the wider you have, that the better your grip of your vacuum push.
And the bake was on. But the minute they were just going to get them cleaned up, put them back into it and try it, because it's fairly obvious why it wasn't sucking.
Yeah, it was a very good reason, all right.
Yeah.
Because I ran it with the cover. No, the next gearbox out, we have it off there at the moment. The cover, and this was being driven. I could see the drive nut.
Yeah.
Is that still there? It is, yeah. I could see that spinning. And I could
and the key was sheared, but no, it wasn't. This actually was spinning, but.
And it was too quiet. You weren't getting that, I don't know, drone you get from a vane pump.
Okay, well, that seems to hopefully solve
a result.
A result, yeah. Now we just need to clean them, put them back in.
So another job we have done on the farm today is Connor has sprayed up my spraying box here. It was a red colour with black lids.
Yeah, it's green and yellow.
It's on green and yellow because the spray retractor used to be the 175Ks, so it made sense to have the red and the black, but didn't just look 100% on the new 175. So was it hard to do?
No, it was alright.
And you know, well, for you and Manny, your experience at this rate. So the lid's yellow and sign yellow, and it kind of makes it stand out. We did have we were looking to get the new box just to have, but if we bought a new box, then this box wouldn't have
been used.
Had served a purpose. So I was looking at one with fancy lights, but they didn't have wasn't holding the same
spray.
Yeah, so we said we wouldn't bother, and we just sprayed this one up. So yeah, Connor has it looking like new, so we'll get it onto the tractor now, and we'll probably be going spraying tomorrow, so we'll be ready for road.
See what it looks like then.
Thanks, Connor.
No bother.
We have Andrew here, who is flat out. Well, I think you're putting lights onto this chaser for Mick, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
You're doing about the job that Mick is at, I'd say, there at the minute, because Mick is actually holding the camera. But in the last few days, the last few weeks probably, we had Andrew here, who has been taking Cathal's role and has been doing the videos there. But you have a channel yourself, don't you?
I do, yeah, I do. AFA Agri Videos.
AFA
Agri
Videos there, so check that one out. You'll see lots of drone footage on it. He's fairly handy on the drone here as well, but he's filled in for Cathal in this place. Cathal out spraying. Andrew's a new man in the video, so fair play to you. Keep it lit.
No water, thank you.
No bother. So that's it for this week's Workshop Wednesday. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. You will get a notification. So from over here at Finnegan's Farm, we'll talk to you all next Wednesday.